Welcome back, everybody, to our Super Nintendo World Grand Opening Special, in which this time around we're going to play another Game Boy game, and it's going to be Jeopardy! Platinum Edition. Let's see how we do. Here we go. Now, we just won $12,800 on Wheel of Fortune for the Game Boy and a sailboat in the bonus round. Taking on Joey today. And we have these 6 categories to play with. We have theater, law, American history, literary characters, Canada, and holidays. I'll take American history for 100. The Kanagawa Treaty of 1854 established a U.S. consulate in this country. What is Japan? American history for 2. I have cash sitting in front of me. On June 15th, 1775, he was chosen to command the Continental Army. Who is George Washington? American history for 300. On June 15th, 1924, Congress passed a law making these native-born people U.S. citizens, who are Puerto Ricans. Uh-oh. Oh, that's wrong? It's not Puerto Ricans. Okay. Well, Joey doesn't know either. Oh, Indians. Okay. Let's have American history for 4. In the early 1800s, this lexicographer served in the Massachusetts legislature. I don't remember this one. Joey. Noah Webster, yeah. Theater for 500. This great Russian acting teacher played Satan in Gorky's 1902 play The Lower Depths. Who is Konstantin Stanislavski? Theater for 100. $500 right now. Hamlet describes this country as a prison. Something is rotten in it, too. What is Denmark? Theater for 2. John Dryden wrote his 1677 play All for Love in this kind of verse, also favored by Shakespeare. What is blank verse? Theater for 3. Perhaps in response to the gloom of World War II, he wrote the light comedy Blithe Spirit in 3 days. Who's Noel Coward? Theater for 400. Daily double. I'm gonna bet it all. Murder in the Cathedral premiered in this play where the play is set. What is Canterbury, England? That's correct. Okay, let's go back to American history for 5. In the mid-1700s, this Pennsylvania city was the busiest colonial port. What is Pittsburgh? It is not Pittsburgh? Huh. Oh, Philadelphia! Okay. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Alright, let's go get the next clue. The two major law systems of the Western world are common law and this. Civil law, okay. During a trial, this can be raised to oppose the introduction of certain testimony. What is an objection? Law for 300. Subject to the death penalty in wartime, this crime is grounds for divorce in some states. What is treason? That's wrong too. Desertion, okay. Latin for on the face of it, it's evidence accepted as true. Prima facie, alright. We have a tie for the lead right now. This Steinbeck novel begins after Tom Joad is released from prison. What is The Grapes of Wrath? Literary character change? The high-spirited Alexandra Berkson is the heroine of this author's Old Pioneers. Excuse me. Who is Willa Cather? Literary characters for 3. The nickname of lawyer David Wilson in a Mark Twain novel. What is Pudd'nhead? Literary characters for 4. In a Jack London novel, he's the captain of the schooner Ghost. Wolf Larson. Alex, the author of this author's A Clockwork Orange, is a vicious teen. I don't know if I'm right or not, but I'm just going to say who is Ken Kesey. Final answer. No, he wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Anthony Burgess was the author. In 1980, it became the first state to pass an anti-stalking law. What is California? Next. Canada for 100. In 1953, a festival dedicated to his works began at Stratford, Ontario. Who is Shakespeare? Uh, 200, Canada. As you would expect, London, Ontario lies on the banks of this river. What's the Thames? Canada for 300. Three leaves from this tree adorn Ontario's provincial coat of arms. What's the maple tree? The Canada for 400. In 1885, the first league in this sport was formed at Kingston, Ontario. Have it between two. Have it between hockey and baseball, so I'm going to say what is hockey. And I picked the right one. St. Lawrence Islands National Park is located in mainland Ontario and on many of these islands. What are the Thousand Islands? Let's have holiday for 100. The Thursday before Easter is known as Holy Thursday, or this. God, I don't know. Maundy Thursday. Okay. Next clue. It's the most famous holiday we know that was named for a prison. What is Bastille Day? $300. Between 1644 and 1660, this Mayday object was banned in Britain. What is Maypole? $400, please. According to tradition, these fly in Germany on Walpurgis Night, April 30th. What are witches? Uh-oh. Last clue. Earth Day falls in this, also National Cable Month. What is April? So I have $5,000, Joey $1,500. So Joey's going first in Double Jeopardy, which starts right now. This company also has averages based on 15 utility and 20 transportation stocks. What is Dow Jones? Money matters for $400. Silvery term for the British pound, which distinguishes it from other countries' pounds. What is pound sterling? Money matters for $6. One of these is progressive if its rate increases as income does. Don't know. Oh, a tax. That makes sense. Okay. It's the written authorization a shareholder gives another to vote in his stead. Proxy. Proxy. Okay. The writings of this 18th century Glasgow University professor formed the basis of modern economics. Adam Smith. That makes sense. Next. It's the main attraction in Pike National Forest. What is Pikes Peak? For $400, please. Same category. The Seward Silver Salmon Derby is an annual summer event in this state. What's Alaska? For $600, same category. This New York City complex contains the GE Building and Radio City Music Hall. What is Rockefeller Center? Travel tourist rate. Daily double. I'm gonna bet it all. The gravesite of Manowar is in a Lexington Horse Park in this state. What is Kentucky? Travel and tourism for 1,000, please. In the Central American country is bisected by the Trans-Isthmian Highway. What is Panama? Alright! I would like to have, let's see, music, sculpture, food, or state symbols. Music for 200. The name of these pasta noodles is Italian for little tongues. What is linguine? Oh, it's wrong? It's not linguine? Oh, I misspelled linguine. There's an E at the end, not an I. A club steak is also named after a New York restaurant. What's a porterhouse? No, that's wrong too. Oh, a Delmonico steak. Alright. Hurry if you know this is the 4-letter name for cornmeal porridge. What is fast? No, that's wrong too. Mush. Okay. Not doing too well in this category. Genoa, kosher, and Milanese are 3 types of this cold cut. What is bologna? No! So far I've answered every clue in this category incorrectly. Salami. Son of a biscuit. The Italian term for large prawns often sauteed in butter and garlic. I'm not trying this one. Scampy. Okay. Music for 200. Miles Davis said of him, "You know you can't play anything on the horn that Louis hasn't played." Who is Louis Armstrong? Music for 400. This deep male singing voice is spelled the same as a fish, but it's pronounced differently. What is bass? Music for 6. Several opera scores by this Italian rival of Mozart were discovered in '88 in Czechoslovakia. Who is Salieri? Music for 800. This percussion instrument that resembles a xylophone is the Guatemalan national instrument. What is a marimba? They took it. I tried to put the A with a B, but that's okay. Music for 1,000. Born in Bombay in 1936, he won the 1958 Liverpool International Conductors Competition. Zubin Mehta. Alright. Let's have sculpture for 200. This president's profile on postage stamps was copied from a bust sculpted by Jean Houdin in 1785. Who is George Washington? Sculpture for 4. This statue, discovered in 1820, is also called Aphrodite of Melos. What is the Venus de Milo? That's right. Sculpture for 6. In 1766, Falconet created an equestrian statue of this czar. Who is Peter the Great? Sculpture for 800. His unfinished Florentine Pieta was originally intended for his own tomb. Who is Michelangelo? Sculpture for 1,000. It's been guessed that Donatello's bronze statue of this biblical hero is actually of Mercury. Who is David? Got it. The state beverage of Mississippi, North Carolina, and Wisconsin. What is milk? For 400, please, in category. The state's emblem is a beehive. What is Utah? $600. The pecan is the state nut not of Georgia, but of this neighbor to the west. What is Alabama? They took it. A bucking horse is the official insignia of this Rocky Mountain state. What is Wyoming? Last clue. Connecticut chose this first nuclear-powered sub as its state ship in 1983. The USS Nautilus, okay. Final Jeopardy. Yep, so I'm going to end up with $39,200. I'll see you all for the game.